Hello everyone, Starseed is here. Today I wanted to bring you a video about an article that I just put up on the website, Ziasinspiration.com. I'll probably have it in the description below my actual website, but the article itself is about the retrograde that's going to be happening June 26th through August 27th, and we're actually going to have 6 planets in retrograde, which is nuts. It's going to be a crazy rough time during that time frame. If you're sensitive like me and anybody else who are empaths or just spiritually attuned, it's going to be a very rough time for us. And the article basically details about how the universe and God wants us to basically slow down and do fine details on our manifestation for this year, and how 2018 is basically going to be a year for us to do what we need to do to set the blocks basically for our future goals and everything. So in this video I wanted to do like a counterpart kind of thing to it, where we're going to do a card read and see exactly what the angels have to say. If you don't know, I do angel card reads as well. You can book a reading at the website down below, but that's enough self-promotion. I just wanted to basically do a card read and see exactly what they have to say for the retrograde itself in that time frame. So before we do that, let's go ahead and close our eyes and breathe. Okay, I think I'm pretty connected. Don't mind the background, by the way. I'm working on getting things all together. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards up. I use Doreen's Virtues. What deck is this? I always forget the name of this dang on deck. Oh, the Angel Empowerment deck. I love this. It's actually my first card set that I've ever gotten, and I stick with it. I use other ones as well, but this is the one I really enjoy to use the most. So basically, if you don't know, we're going to have Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, Neptune, Mercury, and Mars all in retrograde on June 26th. So it's going to be a crazy time if any of those are your ruling planets. Mine is actually Mercury. I'm also a child of the Sun and have some moon child qualities in me as well. When your planet goes into retrograde, basically, you start to feel things a lot more intently. It's more of a crazy time for you. Things happen around you that you may not be able to piece together unless you're centered and collectively into your higher self, into your soul, into your spirit, and communicating with God and the universe and the angels. So this would be an important time for you to remember to, communicate and be centered. Cleanse yourself daily, meditate, use your stones. If you ever feel super tired, make sure you take care of yourself, eat right, water, all that good stuff. I think we all kind of know that by now. So basically I'm going to go ahead and pull the first card, and we have the High Priestess. It comes up backwards, I always forget, but I really love this card. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. I was just saying that. So basically during this time, and this is Divine Action card, that's what the purple is. So Divine Action. And basically that means that you need to make sure that you're meditating, being at peace. You're going to get powerful communications. And I say God and angels. You could believe in aliens or whatever you believe in, but this is a time where you're going to have that strong communication with the other realm, with the higher dimensions, and with the beings that we cannot see here in the physical. So basically what they want you to do, and I'm getting this straight through communication right now, channeling basically, is take care of yourself, make sure you're hydrated, eat correctly, meditate, ground yourself, make sure you're good and lifted in high vibration so you can receive what they want you to understand and take in for this next phase after the retrogrades are over. And honestly, I feel with this card here, Divine Action, it's funny how I was just saying before that, those things there, but the retrogrades, anytime whenever I see a retrograde coming up, that's really in my astrological field, basically when it's my ruling planet, or if it's around it has to do with my sign Gemini, or if I just feel it intuitively, and that's usually when I find out. I just feel it and I'm just like, okay, something's up, and so I start doing a little bit of research and figure out some stuff. But you really have to make sure that you're meditated, calm, collected, because if not, you're going to manifest things that are just going to destroy your life, rather than build it up and keep things kind of controlled. You can't control anything really in life. It all, happens out of your control in a way. But when you're meditating and you're calm, you kind of have a grip on how to react to them and how to um, manage the things that you don't quite vibe with when they come your way during that time frame. Because when things are in retrograde, or in the rising, when your planets in the rising as well, a lot of stuff happens that you're just kind of like, what the heck, So that it's really important to be in that zone, the Zen zone. Just calm, collected, cool, meditated, high vibrations, healthy, feeling good. If you need a day to rest, take that day to rest. I know a lot of us can't really afford to miss a day at work and things like that, but just maybe take it a light day and just let people be aware that you're not feeling so well, or that you might need to take it a little bit easy or something. Along those lines. There's always ways you can work around that. So basically, that's the first card, High Priestess, from Archangel Haniel, and it's funny because I just have this gate is popping out to me. The two pillars and then the gate. It's kind of just welcoming, and I feel like that is the general gist of this retrograde that's coming in. Is okay, slow down a bit and just take those steps to the gate. Basically, the steps behind her there. I don't know if you can see those. But take those steps up into the gate, and then once you get to the gate, the retrograde's over, and then boom, hey, I'm here. Alright, so second card. Five of Raphael. Raphael. I think a lot of people say his name differently. He's kind of one of my favorites. Angel of love, healing, heart chakra, heartfulness, mindfulness, soul. It says everything happens for a reason. Release regret, embrace opportunities for happiness, search for the silver lining. And honestly, that's another good card for this general reading for the retrograde, because retrogrades bring us in that space where we're kind of reviewing a lot of stuff. We're kind of looking back at things. We're kind of regretting some things, or just kind of contemplating on the could have beens and the whatnots, and in this very vulnerable state of emotions, and just we're super hyper sensitive at that time, super hypersensitive, and we're just very open to those feelings. And so when that arises, if we're not in our zone and set right, and basically zen, and looking at the silver lining and looking for the new doors that are coming up and different ways to view things, that could really hinder your progress that you're trying to do while you're manifesting during this time. One of the things that I'm getting when I think about the retrograde and doing this reading is slow down, manifest, stay calm. Just stay calm, slow down, and manifest. Think about what you want to manifest and stay calm and collected. Slow down a bit. Don't think everything comes right away. Which for me is the last 2 years. Patience is always a lesson that I've been trying to learn. I got spit everywhere. That's gross. Patience is something I've been trying to learn for a very long time, and these last 2 years it's been forced on me basically. Hence where I'm at right now and the situations in my life. It's forcing me to calm down and not stress out when I don't get my way. And I feel like this retrograde is also that for a lot of people. Things are going on very crazy right now in the world. And I don't want to get dark, but there's a lot of deaths and people leaving, souls leaving, and they just cannot, things are just not how they're supposed to be, and we're stuck in this way in this, and the retrograde will get you in that zone to make it even worse, especially for us who are hypersensitive empaths, prone to depression and things like that. Will get even more in a deeper state if we do not maintain what we need to do during this retrograde. And that's why Raphael came through the card too as well. It's funny that I look at the card and he's I say it, but he's here to help you. He's the angel of love and heart, and making sure that you're supported, and that he'll make sure that you're loved and give you the energy to make sure that you're feeling good and everything is fine. And that at the end of the day, it is an experience, and it's difficult. Trust me, I know it's difficult. But when you meditate and you think about it, it's an experience. We're not going to be here forever. We're passing through. We just need to do our work so that we don't have to come back again. We have to do our part to get our soul mission done, so that that way we're not trapped. We can get out of this. which may be a little bit deep for some people, or maybe against different viewpoints. But anyways, third and final card. I don't want this to be too long. I just kind of wanted to do something, pop in here and put something on my YouTube page and go along with the Ziasinspiration, manifest. Anyways, third card, Page of Michael. I read that backwards. Okay, and Michael. Oh, me and Michael work very hand in hand. Me, him, and Jesus. We're very close. And by Jesus I mean Christ consciousness. We work very hand in hand. Wow. Okay. But anyways, Page of Michael. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts and documents very thoroughly. And that's very key right here. Michael comes through and he is the angel of strength, protection, guidance, divine consciousness, the will of God. He represents all of those things. And my phone is going off the hook right now. Um, um, where was I at here? Oh, Page of Michael. So review your contracts. Anything when it comes to jobs and contracts with people, soul contracts, which may be a little bit on the deeper end for some people. But I feel like if you've been following me for a while, you kind of know what those are. But meditate. Review all those things and commit to what you need to get done that feels right in your vibe and needs to be finished and needs to be completed, and so that you keep your word and that you gracefully can move out of the space if it doesn't vibe with you at the moment during this retrograde. And also review new contracts coming in that may, just review them all, and look at your options. Don't get yourself in a situation where you're stuck somewhere for a while and then, things change after you get out the retrograde, because we tend to make decisions right off the bat sometimes, and I don't think everybody's like that, but I know I do. I think a lot of people, especially when we're hypersensitive and we may not be meditated up in the best vibrations and cleanse, we make rash decisions. So, just review everything. If someone comes up to you with, whatever it may be, whatever contract, and that's how you view it, contracts that keep you in the scope, connected to something, or, makes you have to do something, review it and see if it fits in your grand scheme of plans and what you want to do. You don't want to rush into anything because it's like, oh, this seems really cool. Because at this time, also don't forget, there is, with the positive, there's the negative. When we're sensitive, they come and they try and prey on us, and it could be the slightest small little thing. They're like, hey, I know you're trying to do this, so how about we work together and we're doing this, and then down the line it turns out to be something else and this and that, But just trust your instinct, your intuition, your gifts. And I like to say gifts, but everybody has, and yeah, gifts. I'll say gifts because everyone has a different gift. Some people don't have the same gifts as other people, or they do, but they're not quite as as strong as other people's. So just trust what you're strong at. You may be able to hear, sense, feel, whatever your gifts are, but just review those contracts and basically don't get into anything that will hold you back. This is a time for manifestation. Take it slow, like I said before. Review things. Take a few days to ponder on things, meditate on them, think about them, pray on them. However you get connected to get your answer. You have what it takes to succeed. But overall, this is our 3-card spread. So we have a divine action. We have Raphael and Michael coming through, and like I said, the overall message of this is just basically take it slow. It's a time for manifestation. You're going to have a lot of opportunities arise to you. Just take those small little steps and think about everything. Meditate if you need to on some things. And it's hard to pinpoint exactly what you're going through, whoever's watching this is going through, but especially when you're getting talked to and you're getting the communications coming in from wherever. You can say it's God, angels, aliens, whatever. And honestly, I get talked to by all of them. I believe it, everything, honestly. I don't think we all know all about it. But anyways, once you get all the, get your communication, take a second, digest it. You know, take care of yourself, drink water, eat food, you know, go out, exercise, take time off if you need to, and don't get into a lazy slump, but, you know, just, you know, take a afternoon and just don't do anything, or, you know, whatever the case is. But I really hope that you all enjoy that. Just remember that you can always check out Ziasinspiration.com, and that's where I have tons of articles. I'm trying to get to post every day. It's at about a every other day type thing right now. There's meditations on there. You can contact me there on Facebook as well as Ziasinspiration on Facebook. I do readings, guidance, and if you just ever need to talk as well, just hit me up. You know, I don't charge anything. Donations are always fine, and if you would like a reading and want to pay, then that's fine as well. Do not do it for the money. It's all just to get the light out, plant the seed, and get everybody feeling better. But anyways, after that long rant and long video, I think I'm good. Starseed is out of here. Bye.